In 1910, a bill was introduced to establish federal control of the manufacture and distribution of narcotic drugs, and the bill went nowhere. The sponsors of the legislation looked at who their opponents were and developed a strategy to say, we need to make this a Negro problem. We have the historical record to say, we portray this as a problem of the lower class, shiftless blacks. That cocaine, in particular, was characterized as the principal cause of the rape of white women in the South. It is important to recognize that the Harrison Act and the way it's being portrayed was part of a white counter-reaction to maintain white privilege economically, socially, politically, in the face of the increased economic and social power that the freed slaves' descendants now had. And that, you have to understand that history to then look forward into the role in which drugs have played in the 1980s, 1990s,
You have
and
to
even today.
understand the war on drugs has never been about drugs.
But the drug war had relatively little to do with drug crime even from the outset. The drug war was launched in response to racial politics, not drug crime. The drug war was part of the Republican Party's grand strategy, often referred to as the Southern strategy.
Public enemy number one is drug abuse.
What will you do when someone offers you drugs?
An effort to appeal to poor and working class white voters who were felt vulnerable, threatened by the gains of the civil rights movement, particularly desegregation, busing, and affirmative action.
We intend to end the drug menace and to eliminate this dark, evil enemy within.
Put them away where they
Three
belong.
strikes and you are
Of the 2,600 people I've sent to federal prison, I've seen 3 or 4 kingpins. We're incarcerated poor people who are drug addicts.
You're watching poor, uneducated people be fed into a machine like meat to make sausage.
We are engaged in a great experiment. What happens when you take large numbers of people, remove them from their neighborhoods, their families?
What y'all getting them for?
What does this do to the broader community?